Maul. 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 So good. Every episode so far has been so good. And I want to let you know right now that episode 4, I have basically nothing for it because I was so enthralled with watching it that I didn't take any notes. So episode 3,
that's good.
Well, good. Episode 3. Well, in the intro, we found out what some of the characters are that I was missing. Thanks to the New Rockstars YouTube channel. So a huge shout out to them. Obviously, Phase 1 Clone Trooper starts it off. And then I don't really have them in order. So we have the Phase 1, we have Tech from the Bad Batch, and then we have C21 High Singer Bounty Hunter droid. Okay? This droid was shown in the Clone Wars and Tales of the Underworld. What? What?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Can you tell me what Star Wars character is Barris Coffee?
Don't worry about it. Then we have the ATDP pilot, specifically the Ezra Bridger variant of it. So he infiltrates the Jedi, he takes one of their helmets, and then he paints it. He has Sabine Wren painted up for him all nice and cool.
Did you just say he infiltrates the Jedi?
He infiltrates the Empire. Steals one of their helmets.
I was so confused. I was like, wait.
Ezra, like me, is a helmet collector. He really likes stealing Imperial helmets. Then we have
he is the right height for a stormtrooper. Contrary to Luke, who was 1 inch too short.
Yes, a stormtrooper cadet, because he's like a kid at this point. Then we have the 11th brother, who is the Crow Man, the Birdman.
I like that mask. That's pretty good. I like it.
It is pretty sweet. It is.
But we haven't seen him in the show yet, right?
We saw.
We'll get into what we saw in the episodes. I'm just saying, like, we haven't seen him specifically in an episode yet. We
saw him in an episode of, like, Tales of the Jedi or something like that. Very quickly.
Okay.
Then we have Merrick, who was in Ahsoka Season 1. And as soon as he died, he had the green magic fart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green magic fart. Then we have a droid from Star Wars Resistance, which is the only, one of 2 Star Wars shows that I have never seen. I don't know. I just couldn't get past the design of it. Maybe I'll have to sit down and actually watch it. But I feel like this was the kids show, you know? Like, I feel like everybody says Clone Wars was the kids show, but I feel like Resistance was the kids show.
Okay.
Barris Offee from the Clone Wars. You'll meet her. This is her mask after she turns into an Inquisitor in one of the spin-off shows. I know. I spoiled Barris Offee.
Yeah, that's okay. Barris Offee she's like the Padawan of Luminara or whatever, right?
Yes. Mike, I'm so proud of you. Getting all these Jedi names.
Hey.
Barris Coffee. You know.
Hey.
And then obviously we have 2 boots. One of the coolest.
Now, hold on.
droids.
I do have a question about 2 boots before we get into the show.
Yeah.
Why if he's the only droid that's like him? Because there's a bunch of droids like him in the show. Like there's been scenes where there's been like multiples of him. Why is he the only one wearing 2 boots? Why are they not telling us why he wears 2 boots?
Oh my god.
He
was wearing boots. He was wearing boots in one of those episodes.
That's what I'm saying. No, he's always been wearing boots. That's why they call him 2 boots. What I want to know is, why is he wearing boots?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Why is 2 boots wearing 2 boots? No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have to look that up. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So, let's see. basically, that's all I have for the helmet intro. So a little quick synopsis, well, not a quick synopsis. This is just a review. Devin escapes her cell, and then Rook Cast kind of motions her to go into this dark room where Maul is, and Maul just is sitting down for tea, and then
now,
he starts saying that you need to have this new perspective on the galaxy.
Why? What? I want to know what they're in. Are they in an abandoned building? Are they in a ship that wasn't fully made and it's decrepit now? Because it looks like it's got the doors that would open for either ships or buildings or whatever. They're not in a cave system, right? It looks like it's an actual building with gears and this is metal flooring and stuff like that. It's not cave floor. So I
feel like
what
they're in
a
I know
it's an abandoned area.
Yeah, like a basement of a old warehouse kind of thing.
But I don't want to jump ahead to episode 4, but I'm going to say in episode 4 when the police show up, they're in an area where it looks like there's some kind of ship thing in the middle. There's scaffolding on the side and everything like that. It's almost like an industrial, what I would think it looks like is it looks like it used to be an area where they were building ships, but it closed down and now it's abandoned.
Yeah.
And maybe it's part of a ship that was being built, but it's gone.
Do you think that they were in the same area in that part, or do you think they planned that out to be captured at a different place?
I think that's where they were. And what I wonder is if if this planet was previously helping the Republic with maybe they were another planet that was building ships for the Republic or whatever, but that's not who the Empire is using, because it definitely seems through episode 1, 2, and even 3 right now that we're talking about, there's talk about how there used to be some kind of connection to the Republic, because even Two Boots says hey, when stuff like this was happening, we used to call the Republic and they would send a Jedi. So he's alluding to they used to work with the Jedi and the Republic all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I just want I want to know. I think Two Boots I think he's right. But I think he's gonna get a wake up call, because I don't think he can actually detect the not moral implications, but what's gonna happen. He expects it to be the same because this is what's happened, but Lawson definitely knows.
Yeah. He's just saying we need to go by whatever protocol is, and protocol says this. But he's not weighing what that's going to mean for the people and stuff like that of the planet, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So throughout the whole episode, or throughout this whole little fight scene, Devin sees Maul's lightsaber that's right next to the T, and it's kind of whispering to her in these foreign in a foreign language, and I took that as the Sith cult in the Sith Eternals in the Rise of Skywalker that were chanting. I felt like they had the same vibe as that. So she grabs.
It could be that, or it could be Dathomirian stuff.
Could be. It genuinely could be. Well,
I'm not ruling out either one, but it could be because he did go to Dathomir, and maybe while he was there, maybe whatever is helped him become sane again and all that stuff. Maybe that's what's speaking through the stuff. Either way, there's definitely I know I caught it because I had captions on. I usually have captions on, and when this thing was whatever was speaking, it said in the captions, Maul's lightsaber speaking foreign language or speaks foreign language. So it could be Sith, it could be Dathomirian. I don't know. It just said that it's speaking a foreign language, so it's definitely saying something.
Yeah. So she grabs the lightsaber, has this duel with him. I absolutely loved seeing Maul's face hidden in the darkness of every shot. And I know we talked about this
and stuff. Yeah,
I loved it. I know we talked about it a little bit, but throughout that fight scene in the dark, I thought I heard like subtle hints of Vader breathing the entire time, and not the entire time, but like here, like
where it sounded like something breathing. Yeah.
And I don't know if it was my mind, like I heard it, I thought I heard it once, and then my mind was like filling in when I just don't know exactly. Like I am pretty sure I heard it, but like maybe they'll say something later about it because they did like like they had Maul or Sam Witwer's screaming as Maul's lightsaber noise. So like maybe they incorporated.
I think it was Devin. I think it was Devin breathing, but I think what you were hearing was Devin breathing in like almost like a form of like panic / anger, like those two emotions combined together. Which I think like what I think it was doing was alluding to her, possibly eventually going to the dark side, right? Like, or at least to Maul's side, whether you want to say that's the dark side or not. Right now, I kind of feel like Maul is not necessarily the dark side. I think Maul is like trying to break both sides. Like he's not Sith or Jedi. He's kind of like in this in-between space where he's still using, like Sith stuff. But I don't think at this point, like if you asked Maul if he was a Sith, I imagine he'd be probably mad. He'd be like, I'm not anything.
Because he's not going by Darth Maul. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, maybe they're trying.
But then my question would be, if.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if it is Vader, like at this point in time, what would Vader have to do with Maul or Devin in this moment? Like he's never met Maul, right? Oh, well, I guess as Anakin he did. I apologize.
Yeah.
So like, but he doesn't even know. Like Anakin / Darth Vader doesn't even know Maul's alive up until this point.
I mean, they might be just trying to to draw parallels to like. I mean, we gotta see Vader. We have to see Vader in this series. Maybe they're just trying to like draw parallels and kind of tease him because Maul is more machine than man at this point too, just like Vader is.
I wonder if season 1, because we already know there's going to be a season 2. Mm-hmm. I wonder if season 1 ends on a cliffhanger of showing Darth Vader and Maul like standing face to face.
So,
or coming into like coming into each other where they see each other. You know what I mean? And it ends right there. So then people are like freaking out the whole freaking time waiting for season 2.
So episode 8 is going to be called Creeping Death. And that's like a huge Vader Easter egg. Like back in the day, it was either like a soundtrack or like some sort of like, oh my gosh, what was it? Some sort of like production name for Vader was Creeping Death, and them calling this episode Creeping Death, I feel like Vader's definitely going to be in it, and I feel like they're going to meet in that particular episode. But we haven't gotten the last 2 episode titles yet, so we have no idea. I mean, maybe it is going to be a cliffhanger. I kind of want to see. I don't know what I want to see. I really don't. I just want to go into it and have a great time, I don't want to have any expectations. I don't know what I want to see. But I'm having a great time with this. So that's all that matters.
Right. All right.
So Lawson goes to his son's space lacrosse game called Shock Ball. But then Iko Diodari, he comes up and he starts talking about the Empire with Lawson, and then Lawson gets a call from Two Boots about a Shadow Collective hit that happened on some of the Pike's spice trade. So he has to leave his son's space.
Two Boots almost died.
Two Boots did almost die.
Two Boots almost got killed by a bazooka.
Think about it every time I hit the spice hookah.
Two Boots almost got killed by a bazooka, dog. Like twice too. Twice.
Yeah. Yeah. And so the episode keeps going. Lawson continuously has to tell Two Boots not to call the Empire, because he knows that once they come, they will never leave.
At this point in the episode, my brain said, "Yeah." At some point in this show, not this necessarily this episode, but at some point in the show, the Empire's got to get called in. They've now alluded to this like 3 or 4 different times in the first 3 episodes.
I think it was 3 or 4 times in this episode alone.
Get called in. Maybe, yeah. Like I'm just saying, like a minimum 3 to 4 times. I could think of at least 2 times in this episode that it was brought up that I know for sure, but it doesn't matter. Like I'm just saying, like at this point, I'm going, yeah, they're definitely going to be called in at some point for sure. They got to at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, and Docky got that Yoda limp, dog.
So unlike 50 Cent, he got hit with a few shells and he walks with a limp.
He's the new generation Yoda. He's the green character with the limp who's small in stature. But so far, because we don't know a lot of Jedi that exist. Like we know Obi-Wan's around, right? But we don't know know of anybody else. I guess Yoda's still around. So he's, at this point, you would have to say Docky, from what we know, is one of the more powerful Jedi that are out there. So he's kind of like the Yoda figure in this show.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, but I definitely see it.
Dude, the second I saw he's like holding that pipe and limping, I was like, come on.
So Lawson's former wife works for the Empire, which last week I said that this is our first like divorce in Star Wars. But then stupid Andre, right? We saw Han Solo and Princess Leia were divorced in The Force Awakens. We also watched.
Did they ever get actually married though?
I mean, I guess that is a good question.
Or did they just split up?
That's a good question.
I don't know. What's the other one you were going to say though?
Mon Mothma and her husband at the end of Andor season 2 get divorced. I mean,
okay. I haven't seen that. I really got to check that out though.
You really have to go watch it. It's so good. It's so good. I
think this whole Lawson's Lawson's former wife working for the Empire, I feel like this is going to be something huge later. It's not just like a subtle like, his wife works for the Empire and he doesn't. I think her role in the Empire is going to be something like, it's going to be big.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I think her character is going to be. No, I think when the Empire gets called in, I think she's going to be the person in charge of the group that comes. Like they sent her and her squad to come to this planet. So he's going to have to be dealing with his ex-wife who is in charge of this, whatever the Empire that's coming in is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whenever it happens. That's just my guess.
I can see that. Like she's a big part of the ISB, which is like a huge massive part of Andor. So I got the vibes that at this point when he's talking to Iko Diodari, that Lawson kind of had an idea that this guy was a Jedi, and later in the episode we find out. Actually, it was in the next episode we find out that. Yeah. Or Lawson does find out, but like at this point he doesn't know.
Maybe
I feel like he had the vibe.
Maybe confirms. I mean, it's possible. I don't know if I felt that exactly, but it definitely seems like he he knows more, or he suspects more about Daki and Devin than he's letting on at this point, for sure.
Right.
Especially with
Daki,
the way he calls him, which you're going to talk about next.
Daki calls himself Uncle Daki and niece Devin.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So then after
because Lawson was like, okay, Uncle Daki.
Also, Sam Witwer's screams created Maul's lightsaber sound. I know we mentioned that earlier, but this is where I actually had it in the script. But I feel like, coming back to that Vader breathing, I feel like every time that Devin did breathe and moved her lightsaber, well, Maul's lightsaber, I felt I heard more hints of the Vader breathing. So we'll have to see.
Well, I'll have to listen again. Maybe you got the Vader thing stuck in your head, so it stood out that way. It could be in there. I guess I didn't. I noticed that there was like, even in the part where like she was trying to escape, like at the end of the episode there, you heard more whispers coming through from the lightsaber, right?
Sure.
But the thing that I think that I maybe I'm remembering this wrong. I feel like the two parts of his lightsaber did not match.
Oh no, they don't. No, it's
okay, but they did in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but then the one got cut in half, and
okay,
you'll see.
So that might be some of the stuff I missed. Then yeah, okay,
precisely. Fair. And then Maul asks, "Have you encountered one of the Jedi hunters yet?" He asks Devin that. Oh my god, we're going to get Inquisitors. Like, I think we're going to get Inquisitors right off the bat on episode 5.
It's crazy because that whole scene is him, like, poking and prodding at little things to try and get, like, to Devin's emotions to, like, try and turn her. Like, even saying, like, you know, about how the Jedi are now considered traitors.
Yeah.
Dude, that must have been, like, rough for Devin. And you know what I mean? Like, because like there's no way the Jedi know they're not traitors. They know the truth.
Yeah.
Right? Like they know that they didn't turn against the Empire. The Empire is bad, right?
Yeah.
And so hearing all this stuff, it's like, dang, dude, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Episode 3 was so good. It was also called Whispers in the Unknown, so that like the whispers coming from that lightsaber were just so fitting, you know. It's I'm so excited.
I wonder if they're gonna set up and talk about what that's coming from too. Like, I wonder if we'll find out. Yeah. I imagine we have to, because it's very noticeable. It's not like it's like a thing that doesn't matter. Yeah. Like you can hear it clearly. So
100%. So that's all I have for episode 3. Episode 4, Pride and Vengeance. Zero introduction helmet changes. I mean, usually every episode of every other series, you know,
like the 2-part series,
the helmets change. It has yet to change one single time. So clone, AT, DP, the JR, R1 J5 helmet, Tech, 11th Brother, C21, Merrick, 2 boots, all them, no change.
Okay.
Maul sets up this huge plan. He sends he sends in God, what is his name? Vario. He sends in Vario to meet with the Pike Crim, okay? And
not to meet with them. He sends him out to like attack and stuff because that dude drops out of the ship.
Well, he sends
nobody knows he's there.
He sends Vario to do the deal, and
yes,
Vario gets to,
and Vario's trying to warn them
like, hey,
that Maul's on the ship.
Yeah, like he's like, I'm sorry, get going, you know, leave, and then you know they scan that one life form on the ship, but they're in the hallway of the ship when they're scanning it, and so they're scanning Maul. They're not scanning Scorn or Icarus. I think it's Scorn. They're not scanning Scorn, who drops out of the ceiling. They're still scanning Maul.
Bro, yeah. When he dropped out of the ceiling, I legit thought it was Maul. I did. I was like, oh dang, Maul's about to surprise him. Starts fighting, and he's like, for that whole first second when he's like going through the Pike Syndicate dudes, I'm like, oh man, Maul is whooping him, and then all of a sudden, bro,
Vario.
like basically tased him. Yeah, Vario tased him, and I was like, oh, dang, Maul kind of went out like
a punk,
kind of cheap. Like I thought it was like, it surprised me.
100%.
Then all of a sudden they're taking him in, and real Maul comes up to the door, and I was like, oh, bro,
dude,
it's about to get ridiculous.
As soon as Maul got tased, I was like, wait a second, and then they're dragging him in, and I was like, even before they undid the hood, I was like, that ain't Maul. That can't be Maul. No way he.
I was like, this has got to be part of the plan, but what's the plan? And then all of a sudden you see Maul, and it was like, oh,
Maul
knowing.
And then
he freaking forced lightsaber Crim so quick.
Oh my god, he did the Snoke thing.
So quick.
He did the Snoke thing.
So quick. Crim did not last in that. And the second Maul, you could see Maul was like, oh, Crim was like, I'm dead.
And then Maul knowing that Vario is going to betray him, because otherwise it would have been him, with the lightsaber, right. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yep,
so good.
Yeah, no, that was a pretty tight scene for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Looks like all I had for that was Maul set up a massive plan and talk about it. So you have all your little kind of notes under that. So that
they were good. It was a good scene.
And as Maul's fighting at one point, he makes the I am the Senate. And he makes that screech noise that Emperor Palpatine does. Is that like a Sith screech? Is that like a Sith power?
Maybe.
Oh,
a Sith power. It's called the whale, the Sith whale.
The Sith whale. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad thing. Spybot says.
That's so freaking.
He's like, what's that? Oh well, first of all, they're interrogating some guy, and Spybot's like, I want to hurt you bad.
Dude, he's freaking he's hilarious. He's by far the funniest character on the show. And I'm not even saying the show's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
He is freaking hilarious.
He's great.
Like, even when he's like, he'll see like in episode 3 where he saw Lawson and them coming? Or was it this episode? No, it's this episode. Yeah, he sees them coming. He's like, oh, time to go. Booshkadoo. Just like to, bro. I was like, gosh. What's happening right now?
Yeah, like.
Dude is hilarious.
So he. And then Spybot's like, what's that noise? And it ends up being what sounds like an Imperial probe droid. Though. Yeah.
That's at the end.
Exactly.
I got a couple things. Before.
Well, that's all I have for the
fight
episode.
Scene.
So.
Right. The fight scene with Maul and Daki and Devin. Blah, 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 blah. I love the lighting sequences, like when they all lit up their lightsabers, and it was like half the screen was red, half the screen was blue, like blue and red hued everything. And then later, when it shows Lawson, he gets that snapshot of the little Spybot thing, whatever that, not Spybot, but the little police bot that took the picture of Maul before Maul like crushed it. And he starts looking up, and when he looks up, you can see like this bubble, but it's like half red bubble, half blue bubble, so you could tell there's like something going on up there. Dude, the whole fight scene, like it wasn't the best lightsaber battle, but the sequence of it was just cool. Like the graphics, Daki kicking Maul's knee,
really quick,
and messes up his knee.
That was great. My favorite part of that whole like the drone that they throw up, it was a robot carrying an iPad that's controlling another robot. Dude, he's just like, what is that?
That was funny. So I wonder if that's like a setup for maybe showing what Maul's weakness is, right? Because everybody's got a weakness, and Maul's weakness might be the cybernetic limbs, right? Because like I don't feel like Daki is super strong. but I think he just hit it in the right spot, and it was like, then it like started messing up, right? Even
so
in the end,
mad
when they
at
went
that
down in the
point.
sewers, when they were, yeah, dude, you could tell Maul was mad as heck.
Yeah.
And then when they went down into the sewers, he was still trying to fix it and mess with it because like something still wasn't right. He couldn't run right.
Oh, and then Docky getting kicked in the stomach.
Collapses. Go ahead.
Docky getting kicked in the stomach.
Dude,
I think he's got internal bleeding because, like, do you see how much he is like? He's like bent
when he
over,
landed,
laying down.
Yep, he landed and was like grabbing. Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, I don't think
But then they
Docky's
go down into the
making
sewer.
it out of this.
Maul collapses the sewer tunnel. That's when they hear what you're saying, the Imperial droid.
Yeah.
Because you hear the beeping and stuff like that, right? And then ending sequence is what I was talking about, my thoughts from episode 3. You see the Empire showing up, flying in, like you get the whole back of the Star Destroyer or whatever. It's Star Destroyer, right?
Yep. It's already
you get the
a
backside of it just
yeah.
flying in. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Dude, I was like, oh, man. Yeah.
I'm so excited for
Good
next
episode.
Monday. I'm so excited for next Monday.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.